just share us about your experience regarding the demand of autonomous state in both Karbi Anglong and Dimahasa, and how do you see the demand or the momentum of demanding the autonomous state, uh, present and past? How do you see?
Um, you see, today the Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement, and they have come all the way from Diffu, and along in this forum there are many members from different groups and political parties too, right? So I just had a discussion with them, and see, today there is no doubt among the political consensus that state movement and state autonomous state is long overdue. Like, no political party or no group comes and tells today that we don't want implementation of article 244a. Everyone wants that, and different groups have also demanded in different manners. ASDC, it was a political movement long back, they even came to power once, right? So it's a long pending demand. And today BJP is in power in the councils, in our councils, both councils, in Assam state and in the central government, and today even the BJP party from the state level and district level, no one actually says that we don't want to implement article 244a. That's the official stand. Even our MP Amar Singh Tiso recently in the parliament, he has said it, that we want implementation of article 244a. The only thing is now we need to set a deadline, and we need to work together, everyone, to in setting that deadline. So today BJP is not officially saying that we don't want to give autonomous state status. The only thing is it is not happening because there's no clear deadline. So the need of the hour now is for everyone to come together and pressurize the government to give us a deadline, and work accordingly. So today most of the discussion was based on that, and I personally felt it was a very good, fruitful meeting, and I support some of the suggestions which has been suggested by some of the leaders here today representing the Forum for Hills Autonomous State Movement. Myself, I'm also part of this committee called Sixth Schedule Protection Committee, and last year in the month of July 2024 we had also staged a dharna here, hunger strike, and we were asking for the quick immediate implementation of article 244a, and a lot of other groups have also been demanding. Recently there was a dharna in Delhi, student unions from both the districts went there. Every year this is happening, but now I like some of the suggestions that have come about through this meeting today. One is that first we apply the pressure on the councils, both councils, Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council and here NCL's Autonomous Council, in Dimahasa, that you pass the bill within the council first, that we now want immediate implementation of article 244a. So once the council passes that bill, and then with that bill we can go all together to the state government, and then we'll pressurize the state government to pass it in their assembly, in their session, that Assam government is okay with the creation of an autonomous state within the state of Assam under article 244a. And then after that, once the state government gives its assent to it, and then we go to the central government, and then they take up the bill, and then it goes step by step. The only problem is right now we are not talking about a deadline, all the other groups. So it's about time we give a deadline to the council, and that is what the forum members are also preparing now. They have some programs lined up, and it's great because we all should participate in it. The idea is that today, whether forget about your political affiliation, it does not matter which political party you support, it does not matter which group or student union group or NGO you are a part of, it does not matter which community, which tribe you belong to, everyone should get together and say okay, this is the deadline, this is the time, council, it's time to pass the bill. You say it officially, and then the next is, because everyone on the face, no one argues. Like Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Chief Minister, he comes to Karbi Anglong I saw in one video during a election campaign, he immediately said, your CM and everyone is working hard for 244A, we'll get it done,
Yes.
So now the time is to put a deadline to it, and for that, of course, we have to push and we have to suggest. And one more great thing is that we have been discussing today that, the idea, the concept, the how the autonomous state would be formed, the mechanism of this governance. This planning will also have to be proposed.
Yes.
Otherwise, what also happens from experience, all these experienced people here, they have been sharing that it gets stuck because the Assam government and central government is also not doing the duty of coming up with the structure. So in fact, a question mark always comes that, okay, state demand movement, you want an autonomous state, but what actually is an autonomous state? How will it function? What will be its limitations of power, or what will be its greater power compared to what council already have? These are things which have to be structured properly. But obviously that has not been done till now from the government side. So we have to do it. We the people have to form it, and anyone can start it. It's not about ego. It's not about that self benefit of anyone. Any group, anyone can start it, but everyone should join it and present it. Now it's about time that we present the structure ourselves, that this is the thing. This is not a controversial thing. This is not about division of Assam. It is nothing like that. It is just a proper government structure that we are presenting, which will not harm anyone, but it is mostly for our protection and at the same time for better governance, which will help everyone at the end of the day.
See, these forums have a lot of objectives in regards of demanding autonomous state, and they have they have different structures that how they are going to pressurize the government as well. So in the days to come, will you join any movement that will be taken by this forum, uh, which we have already discussed with them? So in this forum, as you have make up to know that there are so many organizations in Kachetongdam which have been affiliated in this forum. So, as like I said, that you will going to participate in regards of pressurizing the government in demanding autonomous state. So, at the same time, are you going to cooperate with this, this forum in terms of taking any movement in the Mahasam also?
Of course, I've already said, today with the discussion, I agree, and I've also given my own inputs on how to do this. The thing is, today, every movement which goes on for, this Article 244A, everyone should be supporting. Everyone, regardless of, I'm repeating again, regardless of whatever political party you belong to. So if some movement is supported by this, forum, then we should support it. If something is started tomorrow by Congress party, for example, or any group, everyone should support each other. But the issue is, how do you do the movement? What are the steps that you are taking? What programs are you doing? Otherwise, just giving lecture, just spending money also does not work at the end of the day. Now we have all tried it. Every movement counts. I'm not saying that anyone else's movement is lesser or bigger. I'm not comparing that way. But at the end of the day, we have to also come up with new ideas and better ideas and try and experiment, right? So I think now is about time that instead of just gathering together and demanding that, okay, give us, and just going on dharna, along with that, the idea and the deadline has to be really particular. So for example, we give a deadline now within this few days or weeks. For example, we have not set a date now, but within this time, the council pass the bill, pass a resolution that the council are in full support, and we, the council, also want within this time frame the Assam Legislative Assembly to give support to our bill, and that bill is implementation of Article 244A. So there's the first step. After that, we'll discuss the next steps. And for that first step, I'm there to support any kind of programs that we take up.
Thank you very much.